Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today I am doing some late summer evaluations of my garden. Specifically, I am looking for open areas that I could potentially engage with plants that are growing in containers so that I could get some cool season crops started in some of my larger pots. So let me show you specifically what I'm looking at so that I can fill in some open spaces in preparation of the fall open garden, which is scheduled for Saturday, September 24th from noon to 4 p.m. So today I was looking around the garden, evaluating what needs to be mulched and what areas need some finessing. And I saw this space here. So that's the Job's ears. That's some celery. This is a persimmon growing behind it that has some fruit on it. There's some up there. Next to it, this arbor. It's not as cool as last year, but it's still pretty cool. It has the black-eyed Susan vine that has been self-sowing for about 6 years, and then some self-sown castor beans that definitely take away the arch look because it almost makes it look like the arch has horns because of the castor beans. But I think that this whole area would be significantly improved with something engaging that open space. So I was looking at 2 pots. Specifically, I was first thinking about this coleus planter, which unfortunately the thyme died. It got an insect and was eaten through this summer. But this coleus looks great. The thing is, it's a really big hole to dig, and the coleus is really easy to keep alive, just keeping it watered in this container. And this is sort of a threesome of pots that are sitting here in my work zone. But behind it is a pepper kufia combination. And you can see the pepper is a little off color. It's definitely needing some fertilizer. So I think that this is the better option to transplant into this open space so that, well, this whole corner will kind of be more interesting. And maybe people will choose to get their selfies made here at the arch, the castor bean arch. All right, I pre-dug the hole so that when I yank it out of the pot, I can just literally carry it and get it planted without going through very much transplant shock. Now, what I love about doing this at this time of year, specifically for gardeners in warmer climates like me, here in central North Carolina, zone 7, is that it allows me to get some cool season stuff growing in containers that I can easily manage while extending the lifespan of my summer pots, which aren't going to be damaged until we have a hard frost, usually in like late November. So this is just a really easy way to kind of transition your summer pots into your landscape as kind of a temporary placeholder so that you can get a jump on the season that's coming. All right, now I'm just gonna hopefully pull out this entire root ball, place it in the hole, and I'll be done with this task. Success. Well, as you can see, this makes for a super easy way to instantly elevate your landscape with any open areas just by transplanting a container that you grew for the summer. Now, because this poor pepper is so off color, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a generous handful of plant tone. This is a really easy to use, very accessible organic fertilizer. And I'm just gonna get this entire root ball covered up, and I'm going to add just a light layer of triple shred hardwood mulch to give this bed a complete look. Well, there are a few things you can do in the garden that will provide more instant gratification than just applying a light layer of triple shred hardwood mulch. You can see this bed now looks really like it was always planted this way, and it's super intentional. And I think now it makes for a more interesting selfie station for the fall open garden on Saturday, September 24th from noon to 4 p.m. I hope you will be able to join us, and I hope you'll tune in tomorrow for my follow-up video where I show you what I'm going to plant in that container that I just transplanted. Well, thanks so much, everybody. Happy gardening.